everyone, and welcome back to Jarissa Explains, or welcome to Jarissa Explains if you're new. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Jamie. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have some Thanksgiving trivia for you.
A time to sit down over the holiday meal. It's everyone's favorite part. Unless, of course, you are the meal.
A perfect way to hop into the Thanksgiving and Christmas season.
Same as usual, ladies and gentlemen, each of us are going to do 5 questions apiece, and I'm going to go first.
First question for Jamie. Thanksgiving occurs on the, is it A, 4th Thursday of November, B, 3rd Thursday in November, or C, November 26th each year?
I think it's the 3rd November in December, because I don't think every...
It's the 3rd November in December.
I think it's going to be the 3rd November in December, because... I think it's that one. The 3rd... No, I think it's the 3rd November in November. Okay, I think it's the 3rd Thursday in November, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's wrong. It's the 4th Thursday in November. What's funny is you're getting a twofer in this video, because that's actually a Mandela Effect, and I was actually saving it for a Mandela Effect, but since it's coming up now, I used to think, like, everybody always, like, it used to be the 3rd November. It used to be the 3rd Thursday.
It used to be the 3rd November in December.
Supposedly it's always been the 4th Thursday in November.
Okay.
But it's a Mandela Effect. So see, you thought it was the 3rd Thursday in November.
Well, I knew that, you know, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday that's in the 20s of November. I know it falls somewhere in there, so I'm like, so then I was weighing in my brain, well, is there 7 days after this particular day that would constitute, you know, the next November? Or the next Thursday? God damn, I can't do it.
So yeah, that question was a trivia question and a Mandela Effect.
I still got it wrong. I am 0-1.
Question 2 for Jamie. The first Thanksgiving lasted, was it A, 1 day, B, 2 days, or C, 3 days?
I'm gonna go for the one in the middle and go 2 days.
And wrong, it was 3 days.
3 days. Maybe that's why we have the long weekend. Is that possibly something
well,
to do
then
with
it should have
that?
lasted 4 days.
No, because Sunday is the Sabbath, and you wouldn't work or do anything on Sunday. That's God's day. I got the Puritan mindset from back then of when Thanksgiving was made from those guys.
Okay, well, with that logic, maybe you're right.
0-2. Moving on.
Question 3 for Jamie. Which of the following was not served at the Pilgrims' Thanksgiving meal? Was it A, cranberries, corn, and mashed potatoes? B, rabbit, chicken, wild turkey, and dried fruit? C, venison, deer meat, in other words, fish or goose?
The middle one with the chicken and turkey.
And that was wrong. It was A, cranberries, corn, and mashed potatoes.
Alright. Well, I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense to me. Wouldn't they have brought potatoes with them?
Not necessarily. You gotta think of this time of year. Would have that vegetable been harvested out by now? That makes sense. Not to mention cranberries to harvest cranberries.
Well, then you should have picked that answer.
I don't really know what I'm doing. So I am 0-3. Doing really, really well this one.
Question 4 for Jamie. Which Indian tribe taught the Pilgrims how to cultivate the land and were invited to the Thanksgiving meal? I don't know how to pronounce these.
Do your best.
Was it A, Apache, B, Wampanoag, if I'm pronouncing that right, or was it C, Cherokee?
I'm gonna go with C, the Cherokee.
It was B, Wampanoag.
This is a great video. This is gonna be so awesome.
So you might get a goose egg finally, like I've gotten a goose egg.
That makes me 0-4.
You have one more chance to not get a goose egg, so let's see. Question 5 for Jamie. Approximately how many turkeys are eaten each year on Thanksgiving in the United States? Is it A, 100 million, B, 280 million, or C, 500 million?
Let's go with 100 million.
And you get a goose egg. You get a goose egg. It was B, 280 million.
Yeah, see, like, how the hell am I supposed to know that, like, that direct
wouldn't really
answer?
know.
That's either, 100 million, 250 million, or 500 million. What do we do?
So, Jamie is 0-5. Let's see if I can beat him. You are so mad that you just got a goose egg. You're like,
I'm Jamie. I could never get a goose egg.
I know how you feel.
You don't know how I feel, and in my opinion, you don't even care.
Well, opinions are like assholes, honey. Everybody's got one, and everybody thinks everybody else's stinks.
jeez.
Marissa's first question. Which southern state was first to adopt a Thanksgiving Day in 1855? Was it A, South Carolina, B, Virginia, C, Georgia?
1855. Okay, that was a long time ago. I think I'm just gonna guess and say Virginia.
Ding, 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 you are correct.
Woo,
Yes,
I already
yes,
beat
yes.
you.
It was Virginia, yeah, you already won.
We can just quit
So you
here,
can just
but
end
we're
this,
not going
end this
to.
episode right now, and we just don't have to go through the last ones.
Nope, we're not gonna do that. Question
Alright,
2.
That makes Marissa 1-0. Question 2 for Marissa. What is a snood? Is it A, the loose skin under a male turkey's neck, a hat worn by a pilgrim, or a hot cider drink served at Thanksgiving?
The little thing under the neck, I think it's called something else. I'm gonna have to go with the hat.
You have to go with the hat?
Yeah.
Wrong. No, it was the little thing underneath the turkey's neck.
What?
That makes her 1-1. Question 3 for Marissa. What utensil was not used by the pilgrims to eat Thanksgiving dinner? Was it A, a knife, B, a fork, or C, a spoon?
Well, we know that they ate oysters because we know that from the last Thanksgiving video that we did. So that wouldn't cause the use of a knife, really. I'm just gonna guess and say a knife. They didn't have knives maybe back. Oh, they had to have had knives because they were hunting. Okay, so I'm gonna say a fork.
Ding, 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 you are correct. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, they did not have a fork, but they had spoons and knives. Everybody had spoons probably for, soups and stews and everything, and of course everybody had something pointy to kill the animals
that's
with.
what I thought of at the last minute.
So that makes Marissa 2-1. Moving on to Marissa's fourth question. The best place to put the meat thermometer in the turkey is A, the breast, B, the middle of the back, or C, the thigh.
I'm trying to think of the anatomy of the turkey. So it's usually like laying down, right?
Depends. I've seen some people cook it upside down, some people cook it.
Yeah, it depends on how you cook it. Well, then I'm just gonna, I thought it was gonna say like up its butt or something. What was C, like the thigh or something?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the thigh.
Ding, 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 you are correct. Yes, 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 it's the thigh. The thigh meat.
Because of just where it is, it's like...
I have no idea. I would have probably said the breast because modern day turkeys have that little plug thing that pops out, and that's in the breast. Nonetheless, you have 3 correct, so Marissa's 3-1. Moving on to your last question. Which president is believed to be the first to pardon a turkey and start this annual tradition? Was it A, President Lincoln in 1863, B, President Roosevelt in 1939, or C, President Harry Truman in 1947?
We know that the first Thanksgiving was around the 1850s just because of the previous question.
Yeah.
So I wonder how long they've done the tradition. They probably didn't start off doing it. I'm gonna go with, what was B?
President Roosevelt.
I'm gonna go with that one. Just...
Wrong.
Was it Lincoln?
It was actually President Harry Truman in 1947.
I wasn't gonna say that one.
Well, nonetheless, you still win today with 3-2.
I win by a landslide!
Right, you whooped me.
These questions were pretty difficult. We're lucky they were multiple choice, so that could have been way worse.
Absolutely. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our show. Give us some likes and subscribe and ring that bell for future notifications.
Also, let us know down in the comments how many of these you got right if you were playing along with us.
Please do. Hopefully you got more than me.
And you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Jarissa Explains.
And we will see you all in our next episode.
And happy Thanksgiving, everyone!
Bye.
Bye!